All right, let's see if this works. Let's see how we're doing. Can I move this in? Maybe like that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. See if this gets going, huh? Yep, audio is working. Okay. All right, let's get started. Chat field. Let's get started on chat field. All right. I'm looking forward to today. I'm into it now. I'm into it. What else? All right. So let's kind of pick up. I think I'm ready to go. We're going to do chat field. Chat field is both a Python and a TypeScript, and chat field is both a server-side or a browser-side tool to drive, basically to gather forms from people to collect information by driving a conversation rather than, a form or something like that. So yes, with chat field, chat field tells your application, as it were, what to say to the user. And you can validate and you can convert all the data as the user is providing it back. Chat field can prepare that data, convert it for you to whatever you want, for processing. So that's chat field. So let's dive in. Where we are, basically it's not released. Where we are, ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's a nice balance. I wish it were like 50-50. That's cool. So where we are is I did a lot of work last week. I did a lot of work for many, many days on the, it's probably all still here, on evaluating these prompts. And just checking, are the prompts correct? Is this thing protecting security in this case? And that's gone very well. It's not sort of comprehensive yet, and it's not thorough, but it's working end to end. I can flesh out all of these parts. I can kind of improve this from this kind of debugging dashboard to something useful. So yesterday I moved off of this for now, of these prompts, and just said, well, I want to get it on the browser for real. So that's what I did yesterday. A lot of good progress, but it's not done. It's like broken. It's just got bugs. So I'm gonna pick up from there, and I'm expecting to make a lot of good progress. I know yesterday I said I don't like this kind of work, but I've done it a million times. I've done a million build system, things. So I'm sure it'll be okay. Roll up. I used a lot of Webpack. I used a lot of tools like that previously. So, oh, right. So I wrote, right, the ESM build. So I think let me think. Do we want to get TypeScript working first, or do we want to get JavaScript working first? I think JavaScript, right? I think JavaScript. Let's see. Scripts. So the scripts in the npm package are the rollup. -C, what is that? It's going to say no. Yeah. npx rollup. It's not in my path. Does that -C have a long version? I don't like short versions. Whoa. -- config. If argument is used but value is unspecified, defaults to rollup.config.js. Because I'm very rarely a deep expert in all of these like systems, I'm always connecting together. My whole life, I'm connecting together all these open source components and kind of teaching them to myself to get it working, with some exceptions. So let's look at the I want to change my package.json. Come here. Scripts. Instead of rollup-c, I want to do rollup. Did I copy and paste it yet? Yes, I did. So I want to do it like that, and I want to do, is it --config? I always do this. I always use long options if I'm checking it into source code. Right. Kind of for the same reason people say, oh, don't use X as a variable name. Have a nice, clear variable name. I think the same logic applies in DevOps, which is basically never use the, like, what is that? -C -1? All right, what does that mean? Always use the long options when you're kind of checking in like configuration as code or calling these command line tools. If you're very often calling a command line program of some sort in DevOps, of course. So my own philosophy is always use the long options. I wish I should put that, I could put that into the Claude. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Okay. All right. Give me an overview. Okay, I'm gonna ask it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and then let me exit. Yeah. 202, I thought so. There's a minor upgrade. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So, what I want to ask it is, let's make it like read its own code. And meanwhile, I'm going to read the code too. So let's go read the rollup config in detail. What happened yesterday is Claude Code generated all this code, and now I kind of have to read a lot of it, I think. See, there's handlebars here. Exactly. So I'm going to go into JavaScript. The reason JavaScript is I feel like once it's shipped to the browser, then that'll be easier to kind of debug on the browser. So we're trying this rollup package. Oh, it gave me its answer. Ooh, I haven't caffeinated. I need to caffeinate here. Okay. Yeah, TSC for Node.js and rollup for browser. Now I said rollup. ES modules, source maps. Okay. Oh, the minified. Okay. Universal module definition bundle. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with the ESM bundle for sure. Plugin stack. 24 to 28. What is that? Resolve. Oh, cool. Cool. Roll up. Okay. Cool. CommonJS converts CommonJS dependencies to ESM. Okay. Why do I want what? I feel like I could just not have CommonJS. Maybe that's needed for the node side. Okay, let's keep going. Or is it? I don't even think it might not be. Okay, plugin TypeScript. Yes. All peer/runtime devs marked external. So LangChain packages. Oh, okay. That's helpful. These are not bundled. Consumers must provide them. So I think I need to pull in the Node.js bundles and then definitely the LangChain, the OpenAI, definitely the Zod. No, I think I need to bundle them, right? Okay. And then there were nasty, nasty, like circular dependencies coming in. So let me think. So let's look at this. 6 to 21. What is that, line 6? Right, these are all external. So I could attempt to load these in. Wow, I wonder how it found this list. These are the node ones, obviously. That's React. Let's see. Let me just Google real quick. What's the like state of the art? No. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Let's just do it. That's funny. It's advertising for me. Let me do that. That's literally exactly. Oops. A React hook. Whoops. React hooks. I mean, no. What I mean is, no. That. I think it just used state. It's really easy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoa. That's like literally all I need to export. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are we looking at? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and use effect, side effects. So it depends on React for sure. Okay. Yeah, because it needs use effect and all of that. Okay. And then you just make a component. Okay, easy. Don't know if I've ever published a React component before. Or a React hook, like as a SDK. I've definitely made a million of them in a code base. Okay, so the answer is I definitely need this React. Maybe I'll put it in thinking mode and get started here. Okay. I want, oh wait, no, let's put it in plan mode and think mode. Dependencies. What are we talking about? Dependencies. And what was that, like externals? What was it calling them? What was that big summary about? Oh yeah, here are all these externals. Peer depths. Peer depths. I think well in LangChain. Nor open nor Zod nor UID for sure. No, I think not OpenAI. Separately. Oh, I think it is because LangChain depends on it. So that's fine. I'm unsure about OpenAI. Included for React. I think for React, let's make it out of scope for now. That I want a separate bundle that can include React, which like exports React hooks to the downstream user, right? To the downstream developer. But for now, let's get the build working for core chat field only. First, give me work plan. Off we go. All right, so we're in plan mode and thinking mode. I'm unsure about OpenAI. Oh, I was thinking today. I was listening to a conversation about AI usage in filmmaking. And I think I have a kind of an answer when people ask, will there be jobs lost or something, or will AI replace developers? I think is the question. And my answer is still no. Um, and I think just at the moment, I think to clarify for people, I would say that like AI is as good at being a software engineer as it is at being a film production studio, or even a film producer. It's as good at producing software as it is at producing film, which is to say, like, it's not even up to scratch at all. It's super impressive and it has potential, but it's not at all up to scratch at all. Like, no AI can make a even remotely good like film. There's a lot of enticing, exciting opportunities that are being proved left and right. That's all true. This brilliant, Cambrian explosion of tools and techniques and creative, creative processes and creative output. But broadly speaking, I would say this thing is as good as a proper engineer as it is making a movie. It's equally kind of impressive, but also deficient in equal measures, just like the movie. But I think people can see, there's kind of gimmick stuff, and there's like I said, there's this whole galaxy of interesting stuff. But what there is not is a production pipeline of like creative, engaging media at the moment. Hands off, with zero human input and direction and control. And it's exactly the same with software, but I think it kind of looks different because software can kind of look flashy in 5 minutes, in a way that films and videos do not. So, okay. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. So running LangChain on the browser is... So maybe I need separate bundles now. OpenAI is not bad. We got to pull in OpenAI. But I mean, I can't. Okay. Are your target users already using LangChain? If yes, keep LangChain external. If no, bundle it, right? The OpenAI, yeah, exactly. The problem is, I mean, I don't know if Claude Code realizes, without bundling, yeah. Small utilities bundle. Oh, Zod. Oh, wonderful. Handlebars. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. React separation strategy. Good call. Yeah, exactly. I like the separate package, right? Oh, different exports. Yeah, I like option B for sure. Check the actual bundle sizes with bundled LangChain. Yeah, how do you... No, let's not check the sizes. I know what I want to do. Yikes. Okay, this is very good. Okay, so let's go. LangChain packages are massive. I think I want... So the problem then is if you want LangChain and React, like you start to get an N by M. Let's, or let me ask it. Quick question. What does it say? 2 separate packages. LangChain, LangGraph, bundled, and one slim. I wonder if it tells me it's a good idea. Yeah, browser side JavaScript. I don't want to download 2 megs of JavaScript. Nobody wants 2 megs of JavaScript. Yikes, more plans, more stuff. Okay, yes. Yeah, exactly. Batteries included or bring your own LangChain. Doesn't matter. Oh, I see. They're talking about a real proper separate package. I get it. Okay. So, okay, interesting. This is really great. What's going to happen is we're going to have 2 subpaths for LangChain or not. Oh, this is wonderful. So you can get, and then React can be a completely separate package, which just depends on one of these. Lean. Yeah. Now, do I want lean? Yeah, we'll do lean. Import chat field from chat field core or chat field /core/lean. Yeah, totally. I like it. Separate packages, chat field /core. No, I like it. Build flags. Nope. I like it. Option 1. Okay, so let's do this. Yes. Original plan, right? Boom, boom. Okay, so we're going to, let's just work through the entire list. So we're going to do separate pack. Okay, so separate package for React. For core. Lean. Love it. Love it. Bundled. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so we've solved that. I don't know this, analyze and decide. Check the bundle sizes. Determine if LangChain. Okay, so we no longer need to. Okay, so that's great. So now we will not analyze and decide. We will remove from external. We decided LangChain. We decided React. Oh, FS and path, I think definitely need to bundle. On the, in the core. With LangGraph. Okay. So let's get that working. Now what? Exclude React integrations, wonderful. From the core build, definitely. Update the package metadata, fine. GitHub issue. Yeah, that's fine. Test build. Don't test the build. I'll test it myself. Optimize if needed. Bundles are too large. Explore LangChain tree shaking. Yeah, consider. Nah. No test and no optimize. All right, off we go. Here we go. So let's see if it can do that. So what's my code base look like right now? Basically nothing. Okay. I don't know if these errors are still relevant. Probably. We'll see. Okay. So let's see its plan. 2 build variants. Variant A, the core, bundles them. It includes LangChain, OpenAI, all of it. .env? We don't need .env. Shoot. We don't need .env. Dang. Okay. Dang it, put in .env. Polyfill. Good. React and React DOM can stay external. And then the lean. These are all external. No fs/path polyfills needed. Fine. That's wrong. That's wrong, but that's fine. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Good. Move to peer dependencies for the lean variant. Keep in dependencies. Yes, yes, yes. Update rollup inputs to exclude. Yes. Integrations? Definitely. Definitely. Copilot kit? Yep. Okay. That's the perfect plan. Let's see it. Come on, Schwartz. All right. What's your plan now? There's the core. Good. Keep external. Yeah, fine. Good, good, good. Export. Create a GitHub issue. Yes. Do it. So it's going to switch itself out of plan mode. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. I see. To switch out of plan mode, this is the tool to switch out of plan mode. Okay. Yes, indeed. Off you go. User approved Claude's plan. Wonderful. Very happy. Yeah, exactly. NPM search. I think that's it. Rollup plugin polyfill node. Rollup plugin. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we're changing, this should be the rollup config, right? Dang, this is turning into a big file. Okay, there's the rollup config. Node polyfills. Dependencies that should always be external. Dependencies to bundle in core. Wonderful. External and lean. Great. Include bundled equals false. Nice. Very cool. Wow. So this always external. Okay, cool. Very cool. Let's go read the output code. This is intense. This is intense. Okay. Lean. Bundled. Cool. I see. Why? Okay. I see bundled and lean. Okay. Dot versus dot slash lean. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Chance slash core. Okay. How's it going? You done? All right. I don't know if I believe it, but let's go see. So, yeah, it's going to be my TypeScript today. All right. So this rollup has had massive changes here. Is this it? Node polyfills. Yeah, here we are. Conditional external. Yep, all this is new. Okay. So let's try to build. I know I'm going to ask Claude Code. Is it possible to have 2 npm build targets? 1 or 3 actually. The one that builds core versus lean, and then 1 each. let's see if I can do rollup and only build a particular target. Should be possible, like a make file. Environment variables, really? Okay. Variant. Oh, wonderful. Very easy. If that's how that works. Okay. npx rollup dash help. Oh, actually. Yeah, here. Let's do it here. Is it the variant? Is that really? Okay. There's no variant. Okay. So let's see if that works. Browser, bundled, and lean. So let's try lean because lean's going to be the easiest. More stuff is excluded in lean. So npm. So what is that? npm run build :browser :lean. That's the point. And then let's see if we can. Let's just get rid of that dist. Let's just see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so let's try that npm. Did I do it? npm run browser. What is it? Build lean? Is it that? Is it build browser lean? Yeah, of course it is. Let's try that. So hopefully that works. That's not a hallucination. Okay, unresolved dependencies, good. We can maybe start solving stuff like this. FS and path. Okay. Okay, cool. So there's the lean chat field. Missing shims. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Creating a browser bundle that depends on FS and path. Yeah, so here's some missing shims. So let's see if Claude can help here. Paste. Yeah, let's see what happened because I think we did pull that in. And let me see if I can erase it, right? Polyfill, yeah. So there's the polyfills. If include bundled. Add polyfills for bundled variant. Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right. The lean variant shouldn't need. Oh, they're marked as external. Yes, exactly. I don't want to bundle them. I want to make them external. Okay. Oops. Wrong window. Let's try it. Let's just get one bug at a time closed, and then they'll all be closed. In fact, there's only like one more. Two? Okay. All right, so what are we building? So building this index. Okay, so now we have a circular dependency. So this could be ugly. Langsmith. So client.js. Now I haven't looked. Let's go look. I haven't even looked yet about how does oh yeah, I had a ticket telling me about this. No, not the browser support. It was the other one. Plotly heat map, no. Open router. Never disclose internal. No. Pydantic or Zod. Oh, that's cool. Databricks notebook. That's interesting. I haven't thought about that. So dual language implementation. Oh, no, that's not it. That's how to like keep the code base up to date. So no. I'm looking for, I had a plan for, let me search for Langra. Components refactor, maybe not. Browser support, maybe. Add browser to build TypeScript chat field. Here we are. Okay. Here, LangGraph. Yeah, exactly. LangGraph has web-specific support via langchain/langgraph/web. Okay, so I need to see, so then, and if we read this, where is that? Here we are. How to use LangGraph.js in web environments. It uses the async hooks API to allow for tracing and callback propagation within nodes. It's supported in many environments such as Node.js, but not all. We've added an entry point. It exports everything that this exports, but will not initialize or import async hooks. So then what? Does anything change? Other entry points can be used in either environment. Okay. If you're using on the front end, make sure you're not exposing private keys. Yeah, maybe I should look into this community. This community would be the best community to be talking about like private key confidentiality. For chat models, this means something like web LLM. Yeah, totally. Yep. This is awesome. Web LLM could totally work. You know, when it's ready. I don't know if people's hardware is good enough yet, but this is awesome. This is going to be awesome. Chatfield should do this for sure. And then that would be, you know, you could have LangChain, but no like OpenAI dependency. And then for that matter, no, you know, no, no server side needed. Now, of course, if there's some things like certain kinds of validation and things like that, depending on the security context, you may, you know, be forced to run things server side just to enforce the validation and that sort of thing. But in other contexts, the use case might be like lower security, you know? Okay. If you're calling a runnable within a node, yeah, you need to manually pass a config object, ouch, to stream to properly support tracing, stream events, and other callback related functionality. That sounds super important. It will be, oh, I've seen this passed and should be used as the second parameter of any runnable method. Yikes. But with the runnable within our node. Okay, good. So what that means is first step is that this thing's going to have to build and compile. And then maybe step 2 is import properly. And then it's not going to run though. I'm going to need to change a little bit of code. Where's that second parameter? Events. We can see we get no events. Oh, here we go. With a node that passes the config through correctly. Okay, so there's I've seen this parameter in the debugger. If you need to nest deeper, remember to pass _config when invoking async _config. Return new human message. Runnable lambda.from. Okay. So here's just an anonymous asynchronous function. String config runnable. Okay, so the second argument is here. Yikes. Okay. I don't think I'm doing this though. I don't believe I'm doing my own runnable myself. Let's just see though. We're going to have to debug this and get this working. This is going to be some work. Okay. Okay. Yep. Core functionality. Map reduce branches. Yeah, cool. Definitely. That's cool. Okay. So let's get it building, and then let's get it importing, and then let's get it running. So we're going to start here, right? I think maybe that circular dependency, I'm hoping, is because I'm not using this correct entry point. Let's just search the entire code base real quick for langgraph, right? Langgraph, lowercase. Yikes. Stop it. Okay, so rollup's saying something about langgraph. This run real API is like old. Oh. I don't think we need any of this anymore. This is all moved to those examples. Yeah, this is a total mess. No. Let's just check that in. Forgot these still existed. Old, yeah. Oops, misspelled it. Examples. Yep. All right. Good. Anything else? Nope. What is this JS conversion plan? What are we doing? What in the world? Wait, what is this? Phase 5? What? Okay, I don't want to read this right now. Okay, I don't know what that is. It generated. Look at all these plans. Proxy setup. Okay. Oh. Oh, weird. Yeah. That's not in Git. Yeah, Claude Code made that. That was a mistake. Okay. There it is. Perfect. So there's the dist. All right. Just test it all. Just want to enjoy test suite. This isn't really helping. All right. Okay, so I need, let me just rerun that build. Oh, I know, no, no, that grep was useful. Grep. Okay, so the rollup. Where am I importing it? Hold on, let me do this. Node modules. Right. So I imported in the interviewer. That was my basic question. Yeah. So I imported in the interviewer. Let's go look at that. Okay, I know what I can do right now. We can make it like not work. Whoops. So TypeScript, chat field, interviewer, right? So at the very top, we import this here, basically, right? Right here. And so they're saying, look, end, start, state graph, annotation from @langchain /langgraph/web. So we could just replace this code right now. So this will break it in TypeScript, but let's see if this works. @langchain /langgraph/web. That's it, basically. So let's just try to build that and see what happens to that circular dependency. Wait, was that npm? npm run. This might be good. This might be good. This might be good. This could be progress. I don't know. So what is this? TypeScript. Oh, cool. TypeScript errors. Are these errors or warnings? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, 19 more? Wait, what? Oh, circular dependencies? Nope. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's remove the minimal. Let's simplify. So where's this .min? Yeah. Minified build. Minified ESM build. Now, what variant is this? Bundled variant. Oh, maybe that variant's not working. Lean variant. Dis/lean. 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 No, that's working. Lean. No, that's working. Okay. Oh, they put that code in there. Oh, okay. That's okay. That makes sense. Okay. I see. So the variant is if the wait. Oh, this is the default. This is the export. Yikes. Oh, I see. So the variant can control bundled, lean browser, or full browser. That's how that's working. Jeez. Okay. So if the variant is bundled, we get all the bundled configs. If the variant is lean, we just get the lean configs. Good. I get it. And then if the variant is neither, we get the bundled configs and the lean configs. Okay. Good. So here are the lean configs. Aha. So we disable this minified build here. Let's disable all of this for now. Unified UMD build? Nope. Minified UMD? Nope. No. Disable it. So now there's one target. Yes. Correct. And there's one output. Lean. The externals are here. Very simple. And I don't know what plugins dist/lean/ESM. It's not clear to me. I could figure out what that is, but let's say that's, so now let's run that. So we should at least just see fewer, errors and shorter. It should just only run. Good. Okay. Good. So here I run it, right? Right. If I reset the screen, so now I can't scroll up anymore, and I run it. So it's just very small. Very small output. That's it right there. That's all of it. Okay. So this client.js. So this might, no, this is Lang Smith. Oh, Lang Smith. Maybe I need a, interesting. So Lang Smith's client is depending on, I don't know what this is. Now this is pulling all in. Maybe we need to pull out Lang Smith. Yeah, that's the next problem. Can we omit? I thought it was just, it should be a dev dependency. It should be a dev dependency for, yeah, it should be a dev dependency. Does any of the TS code base import it? Yeah, we don't want Langsmith in the browser build. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe Langsmith is just not meant to be. Maybe Langsmith is just not meant to be bundled this way. Okay. I don't know what happened there. npm ls langsmith from langchain. Since your TypeScript doesn't import it, oh, are you saying langsmith is an external? But that doesn't, okay. So that may, oh, it's a dependency in langchain? No kidding. Oh, so langchain pulls it in. Langchain pulls in langsmith. We could just see that cat node modules langchain. What is it? Core package.json, right? I don't see it. Oh, there's langsmith. Oh, dependency. Oh, I just missed. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. I just didn't see it. There it is. So that's a full dependency. Okay, so we cannot exclude it out. Okay, so rerun. So we can't exclude it out. So let's just see it again with fresh eyes. Okay. Langsmith. Now I could tell. And more. Cannot find module langchain. Okay. So let's see about, okay, so it can't find this module. Push D, node modules at langchain. So here's langgraph. What's the SDK there? What's that mean? Right. Whoa. Yeah, here we are. Whoa, what is all this? Zod exports. Oh, there's the web. Web. Yeah, there's the web. /web. It should pull in web.js. So if I do like push D, node, can I say require, or let's try to, can I import, TSX, right? No. TSX, is it? There we go. Okay, fine. So can I, let's try that import, right? Let's try basically that same import. Import like state graph, right? So what is that? State graph from at langchain /langgraph /web. Was that it? Yeah, that was definitely it. And so this one also complained to me. Langchain /langgraph /web. There are types. There are types, but this result could not be resolved. Consider updating to node 16, node next, or bundler. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's try that. Hey. Okay, so that imported in. Interesting. So it is there. Cool. Okay. So what does that mean? Okay, so that's there. So when we build again, is it still doing that rollup-c? I thought I fixed that. Where's that package.json? Oh, have I not saved it? Oh, failed to save. Aha. Okay, hold on. Copy. No. No, just edit it. There it is. Roll up. There it is. Rollup-c. So let's do -config. Whoops. Stop it. -config. Yes, exactly. -config. Thank you. Okay, so we'll take that. Okay. Cannot find module TypeScript, rollup.config, .mjs. That's how that works. Okay, cool. All right, so we should get the same error. Okay. Cannot find module. At LangChain. Okay. Plug in TypeScript, Chatfield interviewer.ts, yeah. Cannot find module at langchain/langgraph/web or its corresponding type declarations. Okay, let's go tell this to Claude Code. I'm most worried about those circular dependencies actually, but let's go tell this to Claude Code. Interviewer.ts. langchain/langgraph/web. Okay. When I import via TSC, TSX, let's actually run it. Whoops. So go back. Let's run that again. Works. Yes. State graph. Totally works. Let's do it like that, right? Copy. Paste. But the build says it cannot resolve. Okay, so let's go look at that build. Here. Cannot find module. But I thought somewhere it said it did find the types or its corresponding types. I thought at some point somebody complained, somebody told me about types. Search up, up, up. Oh dear, there's going to be a lot of matches. TypeScript. No. No, it's not up here. Where did it come? Where did it? Oh yeah, that was in the editor. Yeah, and then that was in the editor. This error message, view problem. Copy. Okay. But the build says it cannot resolve. Okay. Paste. Okay. VS Code. Okay, but the build says it cannot resolve, so let's paste that in. And let's see what Claude Code can do. So this one's telling me it's just totally gone. Can I find module? There we go. Works there. But the build says it cannot resolve. Meanwhile, the IDE. All right, let's try that. The interviewer.ts must import. VS Code is giving you the answer. The module resolution setting needs to be updated. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Is that in the rollup config? Let's get that prompt out of there. Module resolution. Oh, what is that? Okay. Oh. Wait, module resolution. Oh, that's in the TS config. Ah, okay. Done. Change to bundler, which understands modern package.js exports. Resolve subpath. Oh, bundler. Stricter requires .js extensions in imports. Oh, these are stricter. Okay. Designed for tools like rollup and webpack. Okay, good. Thank you. So we changed our module resolution. Let's see what it does. Can we just cut one bug out of... Oh, maybe several. Maybe this depend... Well, let's just see. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll fix the circulars if we're lucky. No. Okay. Okay. But that's much better. All right, so now what? Has no exported member named interrupt. Did you mean interrupt? Okay. Yeah. Let's go change that. I have no idea if the API is different, if it's an older version. We can get any of that working though. This is nice though. Just two problems. The really scary one and then this one. Okay, so, well, let's just see if I just change it, right? Can I just, so can I just do that? Let's try it. There's going to be, oh man. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's just do this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that'll like just satisfy the, hopefully. That'll just satisfy the, okay, good. What is the same thing? Oh, expected. Oh, interrupt with feedback. Oh. What are you complaining? Implicitly has any type. Yep. We'll do that. Okay, so that should fix that. Okay. So it's not going to run, but we just want it building. We don't want it running. We want it building. Build, then import, then run. Okay. Now, for one thing, these are supposed to be external. So why are they even in here? I almost want to Google this. Like circular. Let me just Google it. Langsmith client.js. Let's see if someone... Oh, no. A specific circular dependency. No. Upgrade. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I could try just upgrading LangChain, LangSmith, LangChain, LangSmith. What versions am I on? Oh, we're on LangGraph, right? We could see what's the latest. Is it upgrade? Hold on. Let's not do that. Core. Let's try it this way. Wait, why is that repeated? Oh, it's probably I know why. Because I'm just grepping. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's not do LangGraph just yet. Oh. Right. Okay, npm ls at langchain/core. Uh-huh. We're on 0378. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-mm. 0376 npm, here it is. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's 0378. Mm-hmm. 2 days ago. Okay. Now what about langchain/langsmith? Wait. Oh, yeah, let's just look. Right, can I... Oh, are you gonna make me log in? Oh dear, do I remember my password? Let me try one more. Nope. One more. Oh god. Oh god, I can't do it. Oh jeez. Oh god. Got it. That's not the password though, okay. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and remember I haven't logged into NPM in ages. But I just want to see langchain/langsmith, right? On NPM. On NPM. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, so that's a separate package. Okay. And what's my circular dependency? Oh, a totally separate package. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, so it's just a separate package. And so then what's that version? 0371? Or Langsmith? 0371. Through LangChain. I got LangSmith, and that's 0371. That's the latest. Okay. So let's build. I don't think anything changed. Okay. It's saying there's a ton of them, right? I guess anything that goes to client.js. No. What is this slash? Okay. Okay, two things. Run npm. Okay. Two things. Um, I wonder if it has to do with that hotel. All right. Yeah, I don't understand why it has these errors like with its working directory. Whoa, that's a good test. You need to kill that. Yeah, no kidding. Whoa, bundle config. Oh, okay. Add open telemetry packages. Wait, why? These are optional dependencies from LangChain. Wait, what? Okay, fine. Verbose bundle config as add a verbose flag. This is a verbose flag? That doesn't seem correct. This langsmith might be wrong. If you still see circular. Oh, but isn't circular bad? Ignore dynamic requires. Oh. Suppress. Okay. That's super bad. What else? Rollup config. On warn. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. No, I don't want that on warn stuff. I don't want that on warn stuff. This is horrible. Pull out all that on warn stuff. I'm gonna make it fix that. This helps prevent dynamic require issues. That might have been it. That might have been it. That might have been it. Added open telemetry. Why? These are optional LangChain tracing dependencies. Yeah, why is but I can fix that myself. Why is it doing that? Open telemetry. What? Okay. What did it change? Where's that open telemetry stuff? Yeah, the rollup config. Open telemetry. Open telemetry. Oh, here it is. No, Langsmith bundles. I think it's like that. Dependencies that are always external. I think that's correct. All right, is it done? Okay, that was marginal. That was kind of bad. Let's see what we've got. Now, there's a difference between suppressing the error and like solving the error, though. Okay, so it's still complaining. It's still doing everything. That changed nothing. So what about the verbose? Geez, that was super bad. Done. Remove the on warn code. Open telemetry. Ignore dynamic requires true. Yes. Module resolution bundler in tsconfig.json. Yeah, I think we solved that. What is that module? Oh, in the TS config. Oh yeah, in the TS config, of course, here. Okay. Option bundler can only be used when module is set to preserve or to ES 2015 or later. Ooh, nice. Maybe we should solve this. When module is set to preserve. Okay, yeah, let's go tell Claude Code about this. Let's see what it thinks. This is more or less exactly the sort of work I was thinking would happen today. Oh, I think I know what I want to do. Hey Google, set a timer for 40 minutes. There we go. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. So we change it to ES next. And the module resolution is bundler. Correct. The node script will override. Wonderful. Generates common JS output. And the rollup builds already override. Oh, they override it already. Okay. Okay. I see. So that saved it, but that's not going to solve my problem. It's already overridden to ES next in the plugin config. Is it here? Yeah, there we go. ES next. So I think I could drop that out now. What is this? TypeScript? Oh, I see. Create plugins. Plugins. I see. Create plugins. So what is this? Create plugins. Include bundled. Okay, so resolve, prefer built-ins, extension, common JS. Okay, I see. TypeScript. Okay, so this is where you pass in all these plugins. Okay, so there's the config. I get it. Okay. Exclude. Yeah, for sure. Start.test.ts. Anything else? This is not my problem, though. Yeah. Chat field / integrations. What's going on there? What is that? Integrations. Yeah. Copilot kit.tsx. React components. Okay, good. Let's exclude them. Correct. Okay. So that's it. So that's how the plugins work. Okay, so rerun it. Oh, let me just like exit for some reason. Oh wait, no, exit. It like could no longer run its bash anymore. Let's see if that'll work. Oh. Yeah. So that should at least run once. Control O. Good. Good. Langsmith's open telemetry code. Oh, OTel is open telemetry. That's why it, where was that? In the rollup. That's why. Okay, so let's just turn all this on and just see what happens. Save it. Oops. Okay, nothing changed. And there's this experimental stuff. And the open depends on the translator. Singletons, and that depends on env. Let's go read this. What? Whoa. Okay, so it's been compiled, inlined. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get env. Global env. Okay, here's a global env. Supabase. Dino. Yikes. Is browser. Oh, okay. Right. Now, are there any imports, export require? There are no requires. Whoa. Oh, there's this import here. Oh, it imports the version. Huh. Okay. But that's from dot dot. Uh-huh. Okay. And then what is this? Browser or node? Oh, I see. Cool. Is this an NPM package? Yeah, nice. Very cool. Right. Okay, so this is JS env. This must be a NPM package. There it is. Oh, browser or node. Okay. Okay. Very cool. So that env, that looks a little wrong. So let's go read this env like source code here. It's probably really small. So there is an index. And then over here in the source. Oh, right. There's the index. That's it. Is browser Boolean. Let's view that. Here. Is browser, is web worker, is node. No. Is Dino. Inlined. I wonder if someone did this like, yeah. Let's just go to the Langsmith source code. Let's just read the Langsmith. So, whoa, here's the SDK. I don't know about that. No. Langsmith JS, right? We can try this, Langsmith SDK. No, this is pip. Nope. JavaScript. To get started with the JavaScript, here we are. Here we are. Client SDK. Yes. Langsmith SDK. What? That's the Python SDK. Client SDK. Where's it in code? Here's the code. No. Oh, I might be able to read this though. This might kind of work. If I go to dist. Look, here's the env.js. Utils, that's what it was. Here. env.js. Ah, okay. So that's the built. So let's see if I can find it real quick. It's not going to be here. It would be in utils in the source code here. Langsmith/utils. No. Langsmith/ is it in the source or anywhere? Dist. Client. Oh, this whole thing's a build. This whole thing looks like it's been a build. Utils. Uh-huh. Whoops. Wrappers. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then this is going to be, nope. Dist wrappers opening out. Let's go read that. Oh, it's pulling in the, okay. Yeah, this is like not where the source code is edited for sure. Okay. Python, Rust. Where is the source code for the, so here's the JavaScript README. Okay, here it is. Look, JS. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So now let's see if we can find it. env.ts. Here it is. Nope. I read that already. Okay. Utils/env. Yes. .ts. Here it is. This is it. So this code has been compiled from this code. And so they just kind of copied the logic from browser or node. It has nothing to do with the package. Okay, and then it imports. So Langsmith SDK, JavaScript, env.ts imports from, not utils, right? No, that would be dot. And then that would be, there's no index.js here, so it's dot. And then that's index.ts. Yeah, so then there's a version in here somewhere. Yep, there's that version. Okay, so then that pulls in client. Let's see, where's that? Client pulls in, let's see if I can find where it pulls in that translator. Client.js pulls in open telemetry. And 19 more. The circular dependencies are in the code. Yeah. What I might do is just try it with the circular dependencies. It's possible that it's working. I don't know, because you have to run tsx rollup. Yes, thank you. I told you to do that a long time ago. Correct. Yes, totally. Let's see what it has to say. Uh-huh. Okay. These warnings are harmless since Langsmith isn't bundled. Okay. Yes, it's exactly about the OpenTelemetry stuff. These are warnings, not errors. How could they possibly be warnings, not errors? Langsmith is already marked as external. Okay. Since Langsmith isn't bundled. Okay. If you want to suppress them, add this to your rollup config. Yeah. So let's... If the warning... Oh, on warn. Add this to your rollup config. Right, on warn. Add this to each... Yeah, I know. Okay. No, we're going to keep it. And let's just see what it looks like. Right? Let's just delete it all and rebuild. What is this bundle config as CJS? What the heck does that do? Let's go read that. Roll up. Here. What is that? Force your configuration to be transpiled to CommonJS. This allows you to use CommonJS idioms like dir name or require.resolve. Oh, I see. Yikes. Okay. Am I doing that? Let's just not do that. I think we don't need that. And the reason is no, require dot no. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything like that. Okay, so let's try again. Delete it, run it. Good, it's just 8:30. Okay, so that runs. Just lean ESM. So there's next.js. Let's just see how gnarly it is. Not gnarly at all. Field proxy, off we go. Not gnarly at all. Okay. Class interview. Core interview class mirrors. Yeah. I mean, this is all my code. Get, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yes. I thought this serializable went away, but maybe not. Okay. Stringify with depth limit. Okay, so this is all sorts of code. Cool. Oh, I think we're into, yeah, we're into lang chain and stuff. Okay, so cool. So, yeah. Okay, so let's try to run that. Okay, so now, yep. Dist/lean. HTML file with Java, loading that in, plus all its external, all its peer dependencies. Yeah, let's do that. So I think what this is going to do that's faster than what I would do is it will know how to pull in those peer dependencies either with script tags or something else. The lean build imports Node.js modules that won't work in browsers. You need the bundled build. Oh, okay, hold on, stop. The lean build imports Node.js modules, FS and path. No, can't we do the polyfill? Weren't they talking about that polyfill? Where was that? Here? No, WebLM, no. Polyfill, do they say it in here? No, they don't. Async hooks. They don't say FS and path. Oops, stop it. Stop. Path. No, it's not in here. Oh, the 1.0 alpha docs, huh? Cool. October, look, it's coming. We're running the alpha. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Time travel. Okay, cool. Now, is this JavaScript? Yay, JavaScript. Okay. Studio test, deploy, observability. Okay. Yes. Is it not? Okay, could we make... Let's try that. I'm going to let it polyfill. I'm just going to try this. Uh-oh, wait a second. Enable polyfills. I don't know if that's what I want, though. Create plugins. That's include bundled. That's not the same as the polyfills. Oh, it literally is. Add polyfills for bundled. Oh, that is literally all it does. Mm-hmm. So these are, okay, so it changed these. Wonderful. It changed my conditional extras, right? Because they are now, I see they're no longer external. I'm trying to bundle them in. Let's try that. I don't know if this will work, but let's keep going. The polyfill doesn't, I know. I thought there was a, someone told me about that rollup. Modern node polyfills. It's this one, rollup plugin polyfill node. Updated maintain fork. Right. Okay, so then we pass them include. In all node modules. Pass in null to transform all files. Okay. Transforming Node.js built-ins, yes. Okay. True to get source one. Right. Okay, so let's see if this polyfill is running, right? Node polyfills, right? Okay, so it just passes no, it just calls it like that with no options. So defaults is to transforming this. This feels good. Okay. So what if I enable polyfills, exclude template engine? What? Where is it going? Include bundled equal. Looking at this, template engine is used for rendering prompts. For now, let's skip this issue. Hey, that's great. That's kind of good. Notes. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. Can't fully polyfill this. I mean, I know. Created minimal HTML example. Uses import maps. Yes. Okay, let's go look at this. I don't know if I like all of this. And then I didn't check anything in, so we have a problem. So these node stubs. Right. Okay. So let's just do, and then what was the grep HTTP package.json? I had like an HTTP server. There it is. What is that? HTTP npx HTTP server dash dash help. What is that dash C? That's cores. What is dash C? Here it is. Cache time. Okay. To disable caching, use dash C -1. Okay, caching. All right. All right, that's the polyfills. That's it. So I can do example/browser. Yeah, let's do that. Example/browser. So in my package.json, let's make it do that. Dash dash cores. I know, I think you just pass the directory. You just pass that path. Yep. So let's do, what is that? Example/browser. Yeah. Something like that. If I do that, npm run serve, let's just call it serve. npm run examples. Let's just call it examples for a second. All right. Yikes. So let's see that. Okay, that did not. Oh, it passed that to, okay, hold on. I see what it did. What is dash dash cores? Enable cores optionally. Provide cores headers list, right? Enable cores via cores. I think we maybe don't need that. Cores is going to be on the other system. Let me just turn that off. Let's just do like that. Cores disabled. Okay. So then reload. Okay, so it's still directory listing visible. It's still, it did not. Oh, the path comes before the options? Yikes. Really? Okay. Okay, that's odd. So it's like this. Very weird. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, so there's the browser. Whoops. Reload. Okay, yes. So minimal.html. What was the one that it made just now? Minimal.html. All right, let's look at this. Ready, set, go. Okay. Right. Okay, 404. Good. So we maybe got building working. Let's maybe try this, do it like that. Nope, how do you do it? And then, no. Yes, perfect. So we'll do this side by side, and we're just gonna have, and then let's just edit that code, huh? So in the example /browser /minimal HTML, here it is. Okay. Okay. Yes. Me too. Let's, oh, I'm gonna go off camera and just, take some quick, medicine that I need to take. Okay. Where is that? All right. LangChain core. Oh, okay, so that's kind of interesting. These node stubs are not what I want, but that's okay. For now, I just want to move forward. And I'm kind of rusty on like node packaging. I haven't packaged node. I've been packaging definitely much more Python. Okay. Took my medicine. Okay. Let's. Oh, now I'm really cold. Let me turn off my fan here. Okay. All right, so that's kind of interesting. And then module. So I definitely want to like break here. Let's see if I can break here. Ooh. Okay. So HTTP server is not gonna like, it's not gonna, that path is not going to work on HTTP server. So what I could do, right, let's just change how that HTTP server runs. Whoops, that's in the package.json. So instead of loading these, let's do it from the working directory. And so then if I run it, kill it. Yeah, so yes, that failed. So, but now it should work because now if I reload, so this is gonna 404, right? That's not a thing. So I go back. So now we're back here. So then if I go into my examples, into my browser, and then pull this, it at least should in 404. Cool. Oh, that's literally exactly, I think it 404. But that's a different 404, so that's awesome. Look, line 155. Okay, I'm super happy. Let's see what that says. 155. Right, I have this. You know what I could actually do? I could do like something like that. And I could break here. Oh, now this thing's not connected into my browser. What am I thinking? Yeah, what am I thinking? It's here. It's here. Where's the script tag? Style. Did I go past all the style? Wait, can I? Here. Okay, that was my message. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here's my message to myself. Oh, basic usage. Wait, am I on the wrong? It's minimal. That's it. Okay, wonderful. So here we are on the minimal. This is correct, right? And so then if I break right here, that'll work. Yeah, so now we're breaking. Whew, might have to shrink the font just a little just to get some work done here. Okay. Ah, did it not run? Oh, good. Oh, good. 404 on Langsmith. Oh, okay. Console. 404 on Langsmith. Good. Let's go look at esm.sh. Mm-hmm. Maybe Langsmith is not in here, right? Supported registries. npm import React. Right. Yes. React at 18. Okay, so let's just go look if I see that's GitHub, JSR, I see, and with nothing is npm, obviously. Okay, cool. Transforming.ts. Yeah. Okay, and what are we looking up? Langsmith 0218. Let's just go look at. So Langsmith was in npm here. Yeah, 0371. Why is Langsmith 0218? Let's just search that. That should be easily searchable. Look, let me just kill this and run this HTTP server over here. What is it? HTTP. Oh, wait, no. Examples. npm run examples. Okay, there's the examples. Oh, wonderful. Maybe it just generated it wrong. So let's just try a real version. A real version 0371. Mm-hmm. 3. Okay. So let's just try that. Do I get a 404? Ooh, whoa. Wow. Okay. Neat. Let's do this again, huh? Whoops. Why is it not doing that anymore? That was awesome. Why is it not doing that anymore? Oh, there we go. Wait, why does it no longer? I don't know how Ubuntu works. Okay, cool. So it was just the wrong version. It just hallucinated a version number there. That's fine. So let's keep going. esm.sh is good. Boom. Cool. Wow. Mustache loaded in. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Good. Console. Okay. Oh my God, this same thing. Yeah, this is that circular dependency problem. So I don't know if this is resolved. This is exactly the circular dependency problem that I had. Look, Langsmith. Uh-huh. 0371, node modules, Langsmith. Yeah, this is exactly. And all it's doing is pulling in a version. I don't know if that's going to prevent me from... running or what? Okay. So what I claim to have done. Oh, are we paused? No. Breakpoints. That's my error. Uh-huh. There's the node stubs that I still don't know about, but maybe this syntax error is throwing this. Let's see if I can pause that. No, I can't. Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a circular dependency. I don't know what else to say. Index.js. Imports. Like, I feel like they're right? Hey, Google, stop. Okay, it already took my medicine. Oh, hello, people are messaging me. Hello. Jasper, hello. What is that, 8:56? Oh, just 2 minutes ago. Hello, good to see you. Oh, am I off video? Let me return to my video. Where am I? Here? Hello, welcome back. If I'm saying it right, Jasper. What I am doing is I finished a week of prompt evaluations. I'm very happy. In fact, let me just kind of pause to say hello to you and to relax because I'm in the middle of this difficult. So I'm super happy with all of the system prompts. I moved it into templates. And so, for example, here's the template. There's no color here, but it's the same code, same thing you might have seen me build because you've seen many of my my streams here, or if you've read the code. But I moved it, and then I did lots and lots of testing around this prompt and around security. Oh yeah, here's the confidential information, stuff like that. So I burned out a little bit on prompting, and so now I've changed since yesterday, and I'm building a browser version of Chatfield because I promised this since long ago. I promised Python and TypeScript, server and browser. And that is my intention, is to solve that. Now, my conviction has been shaken. Yes, my conviction has been shaken a little bit for two reasons. You know, yeah, there's a security problem. You know, performance memory. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I can pull it out of the heap. You know, I mean, I own that data. I own that. So we can't do that. So then that's kind of a security problem. And in fact, somewhere in here, LangGraph people, when I was reading about, so this is their new documentation, alpha, quick start, LangGraph. Maybe here. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. LangGraph says, hey, be careful. you know, run WebLLM, do not expose private keys. And I agree. Furthermore, because I'm publishing software, I need to be responsible not to sort of accidentally encourage users, other developers, or I need to protect them from these mistakes and not expose them to these mistakes. So I thought, oh no, it's insecure. I have some security problems to solve a little bit. And then secondly, it's a lot of dependencies. It's like Claude Code told me LangGraph is 2 megabytes of JavaScript, so it's a heavy dependency, and it might be difficult. And so I think that's true. That is difficult. However, I'm happy. The fact that this exists, these web environments exist, shows me that the community is doing this. And so I could search or lurk or get involved in this community and find out kind of what is the state of the art, or what is the current practice to do this. For myself, I'm looking forward, as soon as this build will work, I'm really looking forward to using, I found yesterday, is it Light LLM? Whoo, I really like Light LLM. I've been building proxies my entire life. My first project I can remember in college, like as a part-time job, I built a proxy server. It was oh look, it like doesn't even come up anymore. It was a kernel side proxy. Yeah. It was this. I'm not going to click it. Anyway, it's very old. So, I love Light LLM. So I have a hypothesis Light LLM implementation already, which Claude Code generated. It will proxy to the real backend. And furthermore, it will issue, where's the documentation? I love this. What is this? Gateway? Yeah, maybe in this end-to-end tutorial, somewhere in this end-to-end tutorial, they talk about here, yes, generate a virtual key. So I'm looking forward to having so this would be my test framework, my test system, Chatfield's test system will use Light LLM, and Light LLM will have real access to OpenAI or any LLM, Claude and Sonnet. There's a new Sonnet just yesterday. I think this new Claude Code is on the new Sonnet. I think that's what happened. But anyway, but also, this will make a nice reference implementation, I think, if people are looking. In fact, I should look for other reference implementations of people doing basically Light LLM and web browser based line graph. That's the point. Yes, this. Whoever is using because I believe it's a perfect match, because Light LLM is a transparent proxy. At least it can be a transparent proxy, at least to OpenAI. Let's just start there. That's like half of all your use cases. So that's kind of good enough. So Light LLM is a proxy with genuine credentials and genuine authorization and access to the LLM. And then, but LangGraph thinks that it's querying the real API. So it's API compatible. It's transparent, or it's API compatible. And so I can change the endpoint for LangGraph to say, hey, maybe query my application. And then the developer could develop Light LLM or anything else. I think JavaScript has probably things like this. There must be lots of proxies to OpenAI. Or you could just run this reference implementation. I could say, well, look, all I'm doing is just following the instructions very clearly for Light LLM. For example, there's a database here. I might do this. I plan to do this with just run it as a Docker sub process effectively, and kind of have all that working, and have an ability to, issue, for example, maybe read-only keys or limited keys in some way. I think they can be limited by generation velocity. I think I saw that in here. They can be limited by generation quantity. So I'm very happy with Light LLM. And oh God, I did this yesterday like 100 times. Where's GitHub? This 25,000 commits. It's 26,000 commits. So it's a serious project. So, however, let me back out. I've had fun. I've had a good rest. Because at the moment, I'm just trying to get this in the browser. But what if I do this, and then I do that, and then I do that? It does stick. Okay, I'm learning the Ubuntu desktop. I haven't used Ubuntu in many years. Okay, so okay, right. Okay, so I kind of have some choices. I could, this circular dependency is really annoying. I could try to build, let me just try to build the full version. I think it's even less likely to work than the lean version, but I could just try to build it. How does that work? What was my npm build? Lean, so I could build browser. Is it core like that? Nope. Let me just go learn my own code base. This happens all the time with Claude Code. I got to go learn my own code base. Bundled. Now, if browser bundle did work, what that might mean is I have more complexity on the build side and less complexity on the import side here. Maybe. That's actually maybe slight. It might be true, but only like marginally. Maybe I'd prefer to debug things here, as it were, on the back end. Yeah. Well, that's not bad if that's the only... Wow, that's not bad if that's the only bug. Let's go. I'm just going to... Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to disable all this minimize stuff. I'm going to disable all the bells and whistles. Open telemetry. None of this helped. I'm turning all this back off. Always external. No, they are not. Yeah, I'm backing that out. And then what? And then what? False. No, wait. Let me edit. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is lean. All right, won't let me out that way? Lean. Here's bundled. Here it is. Okay, ESM for modern. And then this is minified, so we're just disabling that. And here's UMD. We're disabling that. And then here's minified UMD. Got it. Okay. Thank you. So we're building only the ESM. Oh, let me do this. Make clean. Let's just do that. Okay, so we run the bundle. If it only has the same error, okay, 36 more. Yeah. Okay, so npx rollup. Something about this output, like why is the output no tree shake? Yeah, validate. Why is the output source map? See, here's silent. Where's like verbose? No indent, no freeze. No freeze. Where's verbose? Ooh, compact. Nope. Version. Okay. Did I miss a verbose? Verbose. Nope. Jeez, roll up. Okay. Wonderful. Woo. Indent. Okay. Okay. But now, because rollup's quite mature, Claude Code's gonna know it. It's unlikely to like hallucinate or whatever. Okay. The interviewer class uses template engine, which needs file system access. Okay. But at least I want to import build, then import in a browser, then run. If it throws, handlebars throws. That's great. Progress. Yeah, I would love to see a handlebar exception. I would love to see it. Okay. So, okay. Meanwhile, commented, I think circular dependency is still an issue because on the browser, in minimal dot, oh, you know what I should do is, I wonder if I should take a side quest to teach this thing to connect to Puppeteer. I've used Puppeteer 100 times. I could make this thing use Puppeteer. Let's see. Oh shoot, I didn't finish my comment. Hold on, stop. Okay, because on the browser in minimal.html, let's go get that exception. Yep, this exception. Like resolved. Right? So it's that paste. Yes. And then if I read that dot, right? If I go read that file, so boom, click, yes. So then if I go, come here. Yep. So here's utils, and then it's this dist. It's the index.js under this dist. It's this file right here. Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, it's export star, so we got to dig deeper. So we got to go to this Langsmith ES 2022 langsmith.mjs. So let's look at that. Langsmith at 3071 ES 2022. So it's not this dist, it's this langsmith.mjs here. Ooh, yikes. That's going to be a huge one. Wait. Okay. Okay. And then it bounces back to index. Are you kidding me? Okay. Wait, that can't be right. That cannot be right. I must have something wrong. This cannot. Oh, index at MJ. No, this cannot be correct. This cannot be right. I must be looking at something wrong. Dist. It looks right to me. ES 2022. Okay. Let's just send it to Claude Code and let Claude Code think about it. And in fact, if this becomes a thing, then I can do Puppeteer. I can make this thing look through Puppeteer. It's going to be awesome. In fact, let's just kind of glance at that. Claude Code Puppeteer. Yeah. MCP, exactly. Yeah. I wonder what's the like best. September 18th. Okay. Okay. I'll just queue those up. Let's see what Claude Code has to say. Langsmith stub.js. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know if this is good or bad. What is it doing? Perfect. Line 3 shows import Langsmith. Wait, am I doing this? I can't be doing this. Why am I doing this? I don't want to import Langsmith. Wait, let me search my whole code base. Langsmith. Right? MD. That's not related. These are all Pythons. MD. Display the Langsmith trace, unrelated. Package lock, MD. Console.log, unrelated. Yeah, I don't import Langsmith. That's got to be from other code. Command start end. And I feel like that's mine though. Let me go read my agent or my interviewer. Yeah, here. What are these imports? State graph, memory saver. Okay, no, I don't think this is my code. Unless it like rewrites these import orders or something. I don't import. Oh, I do import start and end. Add messages. Oops, that is a suspicious annotation. It is all my. Not interrupt though. Maybe because it's. Oh, and I should do this. Yeah, like that. So that's gonna reference it. Why are you not letting me do that? Interrupt only refers to a type, but it is being used as a value here. Oh, really? Uh-huh. There you go, yeah. Sure. Seems like type of would be even worse, but if that works, then that's great. Oh, no? Okay, I may have a problem here. Let's try to build and see what it does. The point is I want to reference that so it doesn't compile out. I don't think that's my problem though at all. Okay, Langsmith. Oh, look, there's my, okay, so we have this, so now we have two problems. Okay, interrupt. Only refers to a type. Oh, there's more messages. Oh, yes, what are we doing today? Okay, so are you telling me the same thing? Yeah, okay, so sorry I asked. We can do like that. Oh, you know what else I could do? I could import something. What else can I import? Is ephemeral value a thing? Right? Yes. Oh, I see here classes. Here's it exporting out. Okay. Cool. Close it. Okay. The reason was to backtrack and see if it's complaining. No, let's get out of there. Okay, so I'll comment these out for a moment. Okay, and so then if I run, I get the same env.js. You know what I could also do is maybe override, right? This env.js. I could like, what I could maybe do is temporarily like this, there's not much to this. Wait, get environment variables. Oh, I see. It's all this code here. Or could I shim this version? I don't know. Yeah, so I have this is the sort of bug you always get with these builds, and I got a circular dependency bug. I don't know why. Oh, so something is total long shot, cheap, super cheap cheese. We can drop the node modules and do it again. It's I'm not optimistic. So let's run the test suite, make sure everything runs. Aha. Oh, whoops. Right. So to run the test suite, I'm going to need to bring the interrupt back and then bring that back, and then this is disabled. Back to normal. Because obviously it just throws lots of exceptions. Okay. And then I need to sign out once I have a little clue here or something, or what to do. Okay. Good. All the tests pass. So then if I comment that, and then comment that, and then maybe turn off the interrupt. So now we're pulling in from the LangGraph web. Nobody said anything about Langsmith. So we build. I predict the same error. It's unlikely. Okay. Circular dependencies. Okay. All right. Let's just see them all. Let's solve a little problem. You always want to move forward when you're like blocked like this. You always want to move forward. So let's just show all the errors, right? That's ridiculous. Okay. Let me can I just open Claude here separately? Whoa. Okay. What does it say? And 36 more. Oh, is that just a circular dependencies? Yeah. Yep. Please scamper and solve that. So, whoa.run.test. Okay. Yikes. TS configure TS build info. Ah. I wonder if this is old. Yeah, this has to be. I'm going to delete this file. It could only hurt. Oh, it looks like it wasn't a... Okay, it's ignored. Okay, okay. Run. I see. Okay. Let's try that. I don't think that's relevant, but we can try it. No tree shake. Let's see if that works. Yes. I don't see how that'll help, but it probably won't hurt. Wait, the verbose like, I could swear I saw that dash dash verbose. Would you like for me to add an on warn? Hold on, verbose. If that works, then I'm dumb. Whoa, unknown CLI. Oh, okay, yeah. There was silent, but there was not verbose. There was silent. Okay. So the answer is yes. I want, whoops. Yes, I want. Let's see. It's possible this circular dependency is just like truncating it for me. I feel like I'd want to see. So this goes back to this, which goes to fetch, which goes back to the env.js. Yeah, it's like Langsmith. Let me search again. It's definitely Langsmith. So let's do new window. Whoops. New window. Langsmith. Circular dependency. And it was env. env.js, yeah, or like env. Why does Spring? Nope. Closed. Langsmith does not, what? The Langsmith Python? Nope. Circular JSON? No. Nope. Cyclic dependencies? Nope. Nope. This is just how to solve them in general. I know how to solve them in general. Langsmith 0369. 0371. Yeah, and I already checked. Langsmith in NPM is updated. Yeah. Seems like it does. So this open telemetry. Yeah, I want to get back in that code base. Where was that? Langsmith. Oh, it's so close. And why doesn't it run? Okay, I have a question. Maybe if I run it in TypeScript on the terminal, it'll obviously, it does not have this circular dependency. Yeah, I could maybe ask. Oh, and so I'm supposed to get better log output now. Let's see if that happened. Yay, good, good, wonderful. So that's progress. So now I can see them all. Zod to JSON schema, object.js, parse dev. Okay, this is good to know. This is actually good to know. This is so extensive that I don't think it's not Langsmith. Actually, this is great. This is super good. This is why I was saying always move forward, always move forward. This is exactly why. It's not Langsmith. This is so many, like random. So LangChain, but see, like Zod. If Zod is doing it and LangChain are doing it, those are independent like developers. OpenAI. Yeah. Array, and then that's pulling in parse defs. Yeah, there's so many. Okay, yeah, there's so many. Let me just ask Claude Code, and then I need to log off for the day and be ready for something next. Now when you run all circular dependencies, yes, perfect. Okay, thank you. So that's great. So let me ask it. This is good news. You will see all of the circular dependency. Things odd. Something fundamental or systematic must be going on. Like maybe variance or something like that. Correctly configure rollup or something like wide reaching, right? Let's see if it runs that. But that's basically my note to myself for tomorrow is actually I'm pretty optimistic. There's this one blocker, but the full build was just as challenging as the lean build. Lean. It's the same errors. So maybe, and the bundled build is probably going to be easier to debug and just test and troubleshoot in the browser because it's going to have bundled in. Well, one will be easier than the other. Let's say either the full build will be easier because LangGraph and all of that is bundled in and it's easy, or the lean will be easier because I can just script tag and depend on, I can do it in my HTML and it's fine. So one of those will be easier than the other, hopefully, and either way it looks close. And the fact that these circular dependencies are so, I mean, I don't know, Zod, I mean, it's not totally widespread, but Langsmith. See, this has nothing to do with Zod, right? And then Zod. I mean, you know Zod ships on the browser. I mean, geez. Zod, right? You know Zod ships on the browser. Let me close this. I think I'm done with debugging for the day. TypeScript first validation. I guarantee this runs on the front end. All right. Zod Mini. The docs for Zod Mini. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking of, like Zod Core. Customize schema. Yep. JSON schema. Ecosystem. API libraries, cool. Yeah, of course. So form, yeah, exactly. Forms, so these are making front-end forms. Yeah, totally. Is it Next.js? SvelteKit. Okay. Wonderful. So Zod, yeah, and if they're bundling like this, that's for the browser. If they're bundling Mini and stuff like that, uncommonly strict constraints, right? Totally. Is more verbose and less discoverable. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay, I don't care about Zod Mini. So that's Zod. Zod's definitely front end for sure. So that's good. You know, look, like, let's look. Zod to JSON schema. Dist. See, there's CJS. Like maybe I could downgrade or upgrade or something. You know? And maybe similarly with Langsmith. Is it a dist? Yeah, you know, maybe I could like build my own or something. That's exactly what I want to do. So let's see what Claude Code has to say. The problem was systemic. Here's what I fixed. I've heard this before. I bet you tell that to all the developers. Okay. The root cause. Rollup traversing into node modules, even though those packages were marked external. Okay. Well, that'll only solve half my problem. Langsmith, Semver, and Zod. And worse, Rollup was bundling some of those dependencies, making the lean build 8,481 lines of true instead of truly lean. We want truly lean. If this fixes it, I'll be surprised and impressed. Change the external config for a lean build from an array to a function. Keep our own code, no non-node modules. Okay, so external's a function now. Show me that. Oh, there it is. So they pulled out this stub, good, and they pulled out reflect metadata, I don't care. And then pre-built, okay, and they brought it back. Okay, good. For a lean build, make everything from node modules external. Okay. Well, that'll fix my lean build. Maybe. I don't know. It will unblock my lean build. Good. Good. Okay. This is also forward progress. So then if I do bundle, I should get the same error. Shoot. What is it? Don't know my own code base. Bundled. I don't like participles and things like that from English. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. This is progress. So, whoops. So, The lean one does not. We still have this FS and path, but this is the lean that I wanted. Now it makes sense. So let me leave myself a note. Oh dear, I gotta push stuff up. Whew. Oh dear, I don't really have time to do a good one. I got a hard stop here. So let's package .env. When did .env get in there? Dependencies. Okay, shoot. What am I gonna do? Browser. We'll do that. I just gotta do it all. What's this? Yeah, I can't check that in. That's totally gross. Okay, so let's... The rollup for sure. And the TS config. Okay, it's gotta all go in one commit because I'm out of time here. Okay. I can make... Well, I'll never rewrite it. Okay, so... lots of work on the browser. Bundle it. Nope, not CI. Commit. Okay. So then I'll leave this out here and let me just go to it. Git push. So I'll leave myself a note. Yeah. Okay, so the thing to do is, okay, so the lean build finally works, or finally ran. The full build still has circular dependencies. Lean build complains about FSN path missing. I thought, is there, what's going on with the polyfill? Shouldn't the polyfill catch it? Oh, maybe it's because, let me write that down. Filters out node modules that polyfill can't work. Okay, that's a little comment to myself. The title is going to be bundles, right? Lean and bundle, lean and full, lean and full, browser bundling, browser. Yeah, something like that. Okay. The lean build ran. Okay. So I'm super happy. So that's my note to myself. The lean and the full build worked. Maybe I could, oh, let me just leave another note to myself. Maybe somehow put into rollup to alias, what is that? LangChain langgraph / web. Okay, so that is my note to myself. Good. Pushed it up. That's progress. That's progress. That's great progress. This thing's going to build. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Logging off.